Deep in the desert of Rajasthan sits a village where hundreds of people vanished into thin air in a single night. The people of Kuldhara didn't pack up gradually. The departure was sudden. Meals were left untouched on tables, and the heavy wooden doors of homes were left swinging open to the wind. Beyond Kuldhara, the surrounding 84 villages became ghost towns in a single night. Thousands of residents vanished without a single footprint in the sand or a single body ever being accounted for. That sudden, coordinated silence created a gap in the historical record that has remained vacant for 2 centuries. Before they disappeared into the darkness, the village elders reportedly left a dark warning behind. They cast a curse upon the soil, decreeing that no human being would ever be able to successfully settle here again. That warning worked. For hundreds of years, the land has remained entirely abandoned, cementing Kuldhara's reputation as one of India's most fiercely haunted locations. But if we look past the folklore, the logistics of this vanishing act suggest a level of strategic coordination that ghosts could never manage. The original inhabitants of these ruins were the Paliwal Brahmins. They were a highly intelligent and fiercely prosperous community. These were capable, wealthy engineers. Their wealth came from their ability to harvest rainwater. They engineered complex underground water storage systems, turning an unforgiving, dry landscape into a thriving agricultural oasis. A community possessing this level of structural mastery doesn't flee into the open desert over a simple superstition. Something very real drove them out. That reality came in the form of Salim Singh. He was an oppressive regional minister who ruled the area with absolute power. According to historical accounts, Singh became dangerously obsessed with a young woman from Kuldhara. When the village resisted his advances, he cornered the elders with a brutal ultimatum: hand over the young woman or face sudden, suffocating taxes designed to wipe out the community's wealth. The village was trapped. Submit and sacrifice one of their own, or face total economic annihilation. The overnight vanishing was a schoolbook example of nonviolent mass evacuation. Under the cover of darkness, the elders organized a massive communication network. They packed their essential belongings and mobilized all 84 villages at the exact same moment. Thousands of people moved silently across this massive footprint without tipping off the minister's armed guards. They chose survival over fear. Instead of fighting an unwinnable battle, they executed one of the most effective tactical mass migrations in recorded history. Which brings us back to the curse. Why hasn't anyone successfully reclaimed these empty stone houses over the last 2 centuries? The permanent abandonment here is driven by severe environmental and economic barriers. Without the specific water engineering skills and generational wealth of the Paliwals, this arid soil is virtually impossible to farm. Add the lingering threat of hostile rulers, and the land was physically unlivable for anyone else. The local legend functioned as a psychological deterrent, designed to mask the brutal socio-economic reality of surviving in the deep desert. Strategic intelligence is often rewritten as supernatural myth when a community has to hide its tracks. These walls record a rare moment of collective defiance. They stand as physical remains of a community that chose to walk away rather than submit. Supernatural legends often act as a protective layer over complex historical truths that were too dangerous to record plainly at the time. To see more historical mysteries unmasked through specific evidence, hit the like button and subscribe.